안녕하세요. 아이유 이지은입니다. 반갑습니다.
Life of IU, her difficult journey to superstardom. If you're looking for some inspiration, be sure to stick around for the incredible life story of IU. You won't regret it. The famous unstoppable K-pop queen and multi-talented actress. Though she's achieved continued success, including record-breaking #1 hits and numerous awards for her acting skills, IU's journey to the top wasn't always easy. She faced hardship after hardship along the way. Her determination, sheer talent, and bravery assisted in getting her to the top and showcasing her multiple talents. So stick around as we explore the inspiring life and career of IU, whose real name, by the way, is Lee Ji-eun. She was born May 16, 1993, in Seoul. As the first child of her family, from a young age, Ji-eun was interested in becoming a celebrity because she enjoyed performing so much. So she attended acting classes, as at that time, her family situation was well off. When Ji-eun was in elementary school, her family's financial situation deteriorated because of a debt that they had underwritten. This was one of her life's breaking points, since it forced her family to live separately for several years. Ji-eun and her younger brother began living with their grandmother while their parents were trying to deal with the situation. In 2011, she talked about her life at that time. She said at first, they had to live in a small room that had become very cold in winter and had been full of cockroaches. They also never had enough to eat. The singer's grandmother was the one feeding the family by selling accessories. Despite having a hard upbringing, Ji-eun recalled that she was the least affected by the situation and said, "I found consolation in the fact that my grandmother was with me. I think I'm the luckiest one among the three of us because I had a dream to pursue." However, still those days made a bigger impression on her than she thought. The situation at their house was so poor that after becoming a trainee, Ji-eun liked to be in the studio, unlike her fellow trainees. This was just because she could eat whatever she wanted and had a place to sleep comfortably when she was there. On top of that, her relationship with her parents was affected when she saw them fighting for the first time due to the situation. Even after they started living together again, Ji-eun didn't want to go home as she felt awkward around her parents and preferred to stay at the studio where she was training. After living like this for a year and a half, Ji-eun, her brother, and her grandmother moved to a relative's house. At those times, unfortunately, she was subjected to humiliation and verbal abuse by their relative, who returned home drunk. The singer remembers that she was pretending to sleep to escape hearing those words, and at one point made a decision to try her best to become a very successful singer. Ji-eun mentioned how she discovered her ability and passion for singing as well when she had been punished with singing a song in a sports field of the school by her teacher. She sang very well. Then her teacher offered her to sing on the stage of the athletics competition. Going on that stage, Ji-eun performed in front of a crowd and got applause for the first time. She said that she felt excited on that stage. She decided to be a singer and began to go to auditions. However, the debut didn't happen so easily for her. Seeing 20 auditions back then, the singer failed to pass all of them. Despite her star quality, this never discouraged her. While she was searching for a chance to debut, after failing several auditions, the singer got scammed. She explained when she appeared as a guest, along with the cast of You're the Best, Lee Sun-shin, in a show. She said, "Before debuting, I was actually scammed on multiple accounts. I was swindled by 3 companies before I realized what was happening. I actually lost a great deal of money to them." Ji-eun was crushed because the money she had lost belonged to her grandmother, who earned it through her hard work. Hearing the fact that the singer was conned, netizens couldn't contain their shock and commented, "Wow, so IU experienced exactly what the character Lee Sun-shin went through." One of the entertainment companies she auditioned for was JYP. At the end of this audition, Ji-eun stated, "Even if I failed this audition, I won't give up until I succeed." A few years later, when Ji-eun made her name as a promising singer and actress, JYP's CEO, Park Jin-young, talked about it in an interview in 2011. He said, "My heart breaks every time I see IU, and I'm going to find the person who rejected IU from our audition and penalize him. He jokingly added, Jiyoon was finally accepted into FLYIN Entertainment. In 2007, she was first trained to be an idol. However, her outstanding vocal range and musical skills led her to debut as a soloist. Unlike idols who have trained for 3 or 4 years, Jiyoon debuted just 10 months after training. Later on, she expressed that she felt perhaps her debut came too quickly, but she still didn't think that she was an overnight star, since it took 3 years for her to get there. On September 18th, 2008, Jiyoon performed her first single, Lost Child, on the stage of M Countdown under the stage name IU, which means I and you become one through music. 15-year-old IU's ballad singing, which was thought to make her stand out, with musicality failed to attract the attention of the audience. Moreover, since even the reporters didn't know her name as well, an article about her debut wrongly put the song's Korean title as her name and her stage name IU as the title of the song, although IU felt that this album might be her first and last back then. Later in 2011's interview, she said that it was a beneficial experience for her. After a year, IU released her first full-length album, Growing Up, with the lead promotional single, Boo. This time her style has changed 180 degrees, from her first dark and heavy image to a cute image. Despite receiving a memorable response from the audience, the singer admitted that she felt strange with that image back then. However, the cute image was maintained with her following 2009 EP IU I Am and its promotional song Marshmallow. Coming 2010, IU released her third EP Reel, the lead single of the album, Good Day, which went on to spend 5 consecutive weeks at the top of South Korea's Gaon digital chart. Was her breakthrough, since she was able to achieve national stardom. In 2011, the main single of Last Fantasy, You and I, became IU's most commercially successful single, with almost 5.5 million digital copies sold. By the end of 2012, this song was the first of IU's age-oriented songs, and was followed by 23, Palette, and 8. On top of that, the singer showcased her songwriting skills with Hold My Hand, which was written for the drama The Greatest Love the same year. Now in 2014, another challenge knocked on IU's door. This time it was a health problem called bulimia, which can cause emotional eating and self-induced vomiting. A year ago, IU revealed a shocking and still viral diet, saying that she had gained a lot of weight. While filming the drama You're the Best, Eason Shin, she wanted to prepare for her comeback. Her diet only consisted of an apple for breakfast, some sweet potato and water for lunch, and lastly a protein shake for dinner. Having a good-looking body, IU's diet surprised everyone back then. It is unknown whether this kind of diet was a reason, but soon after in 2014, IU revealed that she went through bulimia and anxiety arising from low self-esteem. She explained her situation, saying, "These days, even a small thing can be felt deeply. I don't believe in myself and started to hate myself. It was endless. I felt lethargic all day, and I have 2 options, either eating or sleeping." Then she stated that she received treatment and her condition is getting better. In 2015, she said, "I've gained some weight." Last year, IU shared her thoughts on this diet. When she was asked about it, she said it was very extreme. When one is at the beginning of the 20s, there will be no problem with that kind of diet. But if I do the same diet now, I cannot even sing a single song. Do not think that celebrities do that every day, and there is no problem. I do not do that diet now as well. In 2015, the singer this time took the responsibility of producing a whole album of her named Chatshire, showing her versatility in songwriting, producing, and performing her own song as an artist. Even though this album was another success for IU, it became controversial due to the lyrics of Zeze for its possible connection to Lolita themes, and the audio samples used in the bonus track 23, which were allegedly sampling Britney Spears' voice without permission. After her detailed statement, saying that these misunderstandings may result from her excitement and selfishness because it was her first album as a producer, things calmed down. Apart from her musical activities, IU ventured into acting. With 2011's Dream High, she played Kim Pul-suk, a shy and overweight schoolgirl who dreams of becoming a professional singer. Following her brilliant acting performance in the drama, IU began to cast in leading roles almost every year. She starred in the dramas You Are the Best, Pretty Man, The Producers, and Moon Lover's Scarlett Heart Rio, the role that shows everyone how she is a blessed person with not only the ability for music, but also for acting, came with 2018's drama, My Mister. Critically acclaimed for her acting, IU earned her first Best Actress in Television nomination at Baeksang Arts Awards. In 2019, she took part in Persona and Hotel del Luna. Lastly, this year IU joined the star-studded cast, which included Song Kang-ho, Bae Doona, and Kang Dong-won. For the movie Broker, IU has been one of Korea's favorite female celebrities. For the last 5 consecutive years, she's undergone many struggles throughout her life. So, do you admire her even more now? Thanks for watching, MDLers, and we'll see you in the next video. Which drama of IU's is your favorite? Be sure to let us know in the comment section down below.
감사합니다.